Man, they be shitting on 100 Thieves for being like a hoodie org, but bro, one, they hoodies are fucking fire. But two, bro, it's only 4 years. They're young. The young org. What's going on, everybody? So today, it looks like one of my favorite orgs, 100 Thieves, dropped Project X. So it seems that they are about to make a video game. As my headset goes out, looks like they're about to make a video game. So hey man, we're gonna watch the video, then we're gonna just give my full reaction real quick to it. You know how this goes. Anyways, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all, obviously, I mean, if you haven't already, go check out 100 Thieves. They don't need an introduction, they're fucking amazing. But yeah, let's get to the video. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I got this long sleeve, man. It was actually kind of fire, but we'll see. Let me know what y'all thought about this drop.
We good? Was that a good audio check? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had to bring in reinforcements. I've already tried to film this once myself. It was a catastrophic failure. Logan, can you throw in some a quick 15-second laugh track of bloopers of me trying to film this by myself?
Low key, real quick. Logan makes, look, I love Nate Shy. He's fucking hilarious, but he makes these. Well, obviously he makes the YouTube videos. The YouTube videos are like at least a 5% better because he's editing. I'm just leaving it there.
We're gonna find the right way to. I'm here today to share with you the next. I'm here today, sitting in front of you. I think what's exciting for me, again.
Bro, this is how I be when I be recording. I'll be lost as fuck. What was I gonna say? Hold on, retake. I know you're bad.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I think between two cuts, there's something there.
Long story short, John and I have been working as hard as we can to build a business that can withstand the test of time.
Yo, he liked one of my posts.
On stage, we've got the best in class apparel, the best content in all of gaming, and so we've been trying to fire from all cylinders.
That is true. They do.
This has been something that we've been talking about, working on now for probably about 2 years, really.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about this. It was something that we didn't think was possible for a long time, for the beginning, like the early stages of 100 Thieves, and then I think in the last couple of years, as we've talked about it, the possibility we might be able to do this has become very real. So
okay, all right. So let's stop being around the bush. Here at 100 Thieves, over the next few years, we are going to be making our own video game. We're making a game. You know, the ones that you play with a controller or a keyboard or a mouse, those things that we've been playing our entire lives. Literally the reason why I'm sitting here today is because of video games. We're making a fucking video game, John.
We're gonna make a game with our creators, we're gonna make a game with our pros, and we're gonna make a game with you, our community. And we think that's a different way of making a video game than anyone's ever made one before. And even though making games is really, really hard and really, really challenging, we think by doing it this way, we have a really good chance of succeeding.
For me, personally, it was always such a struggle where I'd be playing some of my favorite games and I'd be waiting for the sequel, and the studios, they just sit in the dark for 3 years, and then they have like a month of marketing and rollout till the game launches, and then that's pretty much it. I mean, there's just no process where you feel connected to the development of that video game and of this world that you're gonna fall in love with and play for hopefully years and years and years to come. I feel like nowadays on the internet, transparency is the #1 priority that every company should have.
I think one of the biggest things that we learned in our first 4 years of 100 Thieves is like when we do the things that we really care about, usually they're successful. Yeah. I think the thing that a lot.
Bro, they've been only around for 4 years. Holy shit, it doesn't feel like it's been 4 years, man. Man, they be shitting on 100 Thieves for being like a hoodie org, but bro, one, they hoodies are fucking fire. But two, bro, it's only 4 years. They're young. A young org. I'm not gonna get into logistics and looking up all the other ages and shit like that, but look, and they're I'm sorry, but there's no other org that compares to them as far as just all out content. Yeah, man. I obviously Phase, but I feel like Phase, even that is like kind of a different area. No, I'd say Phase. That's it. But anyways,
A lot of people maybe don't know is like as much as you and I are thinking about how our esports teams are performing and winning and all the other big things that we're doing, the thing that you and I spend the most time talking about is actually like the games that we're playing.
It's pretty unbelievable the last couple months of my life, just because I've been talking to my stream. I've been going live much more than I ever have in the last 4.5 years because I've fallen in love with Valorant. And it has reminded me so much of when I was a kid, just obsessed with Halo 2 and Gears of War 1 and Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I just want to create moments and experiences that can make you feel the same way that I did when I was a kid.
I would also say like maybe the one thing that you and I spent more time debating than anything else here was like, what's better, Halo 2 or Halo 3? And
Unequivocally, Halo 2. But
it's obviously Halo 3. It had better maps and better matchmaking.
netcode was trash.
So the point was,
I didn't play Halo 3. I played Halo 2, so I'm just gonna agree.
And we were talking about like what makes these things better. I was like, wow, Matt's got like a really, really strong perspective and a really interesting take on like what makes a great game. People like Jack and people like Ray, and we're like, they're always looking for new games to play. They always have feedback on what they're playing and how that game could be made better. It was like, hold on. We actually have like a lot of like really, really thoughtful people that have a lot of interesting takes on game design that, you know, currently isn't being used.
Look, I'm not an engineer. I'm not in the back turning the knobs and coding the games and making everything run. But what John mentioned at the beginning, and which I think is really important that he speaks to some more, is the diligence and the homework that we've done and the conversations that we had. You know, for me at the beginning of 100 Thieves, I had no idea how to run a business. I had no idea how to hire people. I had no idea what the a P&L was. But people like John and the executive team that he hired and all the incredible talent and employees that we have across.
what the fuck's a P&L? Like I know a lot about business stuff, not like professionally though. I know because I've studied a little bit. What the fuck's a P&L? Anyways,
The board have now given me a better perspective, and I've never been more confident in our core
let me know in the
business.
comments.
You've done the same thing that you sort of did at the beginning of 100 Thieves. You're pairing us with another incredible talent that's been in the world of game development 30 years. So it's probably a good segue for you to talk about Pete.
We've just hired a new chief product officer, Pete Hawley. I've known Pete for about 2 decades. We've worked together since we were at EA together. Pete was responsible for one of my favorite games when I was there. He was
Did they have cable television back then?
This is like Xbox 360 days. I'm not.
yo, is 100 Thieves about to bring back NCAA? Imagine, bro. 100 Thieves would be like bar none if they fucking just came back with NCAA. It would be amazing.
Not that old. I got to know him because he was the executive producer of Burnout Paradise, one of my favorite games that I've ever played. He worked on
Burnout was one of my
Fable,
first
he was
games,
part of
man.
Little Big
Burnout was
Planet,
dope.
worked on Killzone, and as we've talked more and more to him, he was just like, I think he was kind of thinking to himself, stroking his beard, and he was like, I want to help these guys make this game.
He's like Gandalf.
I actually think Pete is kind of like our Uncle Iroh.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh, damn, John. So my Prince Zuko? Prince Zuko, stop acting like a fucking idiot.
So yeah, let's give some basics on kind of like what this is, where we are, where we're going. So the name of this project is,
The internal name, code name,
yes, is
Project X. When you see the logo,
Great
maybe
movie.
it'll pop up on screen. It'll make sense.
Great
Take the
movie.
X out of the Thieves and Project X.
If you're interested in learning more, make sure you follow us on Twitter and follow the dev blog. That's where you're going to see videos and some kind of like, you know, commentary on what's going on.
Follow us right now.
But in terms of where we are, it's
Already
still
done.
super, super early. Again, we are trying to bring this to you from the very, very beginning.
We just started.
It's literally, we just have Pete. That's it. This is very, very early
Damn it.
in the process.
I forgot we weren't telling them anything else in this video.
Yeah, we're gonna hold off. Like, well, we haven't really decided what genre we're gonna go after.
Yes, we have.
We haven't really decided what the game is gonna be.
Yes, we have.
We're talking a lot about the different options that we have.
Oh, you're sandbagging.
We will hopefully.
This man, Matt is a liability. I feel like he's somebody that you cannot. Well, never mind. He hasn't leaked shit like. Well, he did leak messages to the chat. Never mind.
We'll reveal pretty shortly some more thoughts here. But
Liability.
We have a
He's
long
not
way
as
to
bad
go,
as
and we
Cloaksy,
have a lot of
though.
big questions to ask ourselves when we think about what it is ultimately we're going to make.
I think what's really important about building a business is like John and the rest of this company have done such an unbelievable job of taking like our core pillars of our business that started 4.5 years ago and pushing them to new heights. And sometimes it can be a little monotonous just because I've been doing esports since I was literally 14 years old. All these things that help me stay motivated, like this video game now, it's just like I'm leaping out of bed, running out the door to get home because I just can't wait to talk about it and do something new and try something fresh. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna alienate what made us who we are today at all. We're still blowing the hinges off the thing, barreling down the door.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah?
I'm gonna hit the big points here.
Oh, I thought we were doing like an ET type. You had your finger out. Phone home.
We're making a game.
This is weird. I've never touched your fingertip. This is kind of cool. Let me see it. Ooh.
We're making a game. It's very early.
Nate, are you
We're gonna
okay?
have lots more updates for you soon. But we're making a game with our creators. We're making a
What?
game with our
What did I
pros.
just
We're gonna make a game
watch?
with you, the community. It's very early. We're gonna have lots more updates. We're building an amazing team. If you want to learn more,
Dude, look at his face. He's like, dude, I just want to fucking talk.
it's very early.
I just
We're gonna
wanna
have lots
talk
more
about
updates.
it.
We're
Look.
building an amazing team. If you want to learn more, make
like,
sure you
let's just
follow
spill
us,
the beans,
follow the
bro.
Dev Blog, follow our Twitter. We are actively
Fuck it, dude,
recruiting,
I'm
so if you are a game developer and you believe in some of the things that we've been talking about today, we'd love to hear from you. We're going in eyes wide open, and we hope that you guys are all as excited as we are to join us on this epic adventure.
We're really, really excited. Hopefully we got this point across and you guys are just excited as we are. Get ready for Project X. More news to come. They get to meet Pete, and Pete's dope. You guys are gonna love him. Straight shooter. He's got a UK accent, and he loves the movie Snatch. Do you like dags? All right. That's all I got.
That's the video.
Am I the
Okay,
CEO of a game studio?
Yeah, take
Oh,
right.
God.
What game should we make? If you have an opinion, leave it in the comments. We actually want to hear from you. What should 100
This
Thieves...
motherfucker is capping. We already know
What should-
we're making. We're making Viva Pinata 2. What about
Yo, Nate shot. Hear me out. What if y'all make it NFL Streets? Never mind licensing. Licensing's gotta be too crazy. We already know it's gonna be some type of fucking shooter. Let's stop beating around the bush, okay? Let's stop beating around the bush, acting like a researcher shit. Nate, we know, okay? Okay? Anyways, it's kind of sick. I vibes with it. Obviously, a lot. I'm a 100 Thieves simp over here. It'd be dope to see how much of the process they take us through. The one thing I worry about is, you do have to still adhere to investors and shit like that. So I hope that like politics side of it is not going to be too heavily involved and they still can produce what they want to produce. I feel like it's in a good spot as long as Nade's there, and that's why he's like my John Favreau of 100 Thieves in the gaming industry, because we need some type of shake. So I mean, hey, the fact that this is meant for gamers, by gamers, for gamers, all however you want to put it. The fact that 100 Thieves is willing to take this task is just in itself a good move. Once that game just pops out, think about all the money they're gonna be cashed. Smart move, obviously. But the problem is, this is gonna be a long time down the road. Like, we're probably not gonna see this game for at least 2 to 3 more years. So that part sucks. But anyways, it's gonna be cool to see the development through hopefully YouTube videos and shit like that. But anyways, with that being said, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Make sure y'all follow, sub, like, all that YouTuber jargon I gotta say. Make sure you just, ring the notifications so you know when I fucking post something, dude. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too aggressive. Anyways, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Make sure y'all smile for Chick Chick. Keep them thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.